Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Penn, and I'm just going to get my apron on because what I'm making today, well, you know me, it could get messy. And what am I making today? Well, I'm going to have a go at making a meringue. Now, yeah, making a meringue. It isn't difficult, but some people do find it more difficult than others. I'm going to be attempting to make the meringue in my Ninja today, and that's why I'm going to bring you along for the journey. So I need 3 egg whites and 175 grams of sugar. I have caster sugar. You can use golden caster sugar. You can use granulated sugar if you haven't got it. You could even use icing sugar, but I don't. I'm using caster sugar. So first off, we need to separate our eggs. So come on down and see how I'm doing that. I'm going to just crack my egg and pop the white into the bowl, and I'm just using my hand to separate. It really is the easiest way of doing this. And the yolk I will keep. I could make a curd with it. I've got plenty of lemons, or I could make a delicious omelette with it. There's no way that this will be wasted. I could even put the yolks into a bag and freeze them for use at another time. So I'm just going to do this, clean up my hands, clean up the work surface, because clean as you go, it's a lot easier, and we'll be back for the next step. What I want to do now is to beat my eggs into stiff peaks. So I've got my balloon whisk on my Ninja 3-in-1, and I'm just going to whisk these eggs until they form soft peaks. I have a cloth under the bowl to stop it slipping. This will take some time, but it's time well spent. You can see the egg whites changing from clear to white. Very impressed with how quickly this is happening. A bit more. They've more than doubled in volume too. Right, soft peak, it's holding that peak. So now I'm going to go in gradually, and gradually is the key, with the sugar. There's a few little lumps in it, so I'm just using the back of the spoon to push those large ones out, and we'll go in with a couple of spoonfuls at a time. You can feel it getting stiffer. how beautifully white and glossy that is. Right, I'm going to keep mixing because I want stiffer peaks. And when I've got to that stage, I'll bring you back. Right, I've put some baking paper into the air fryer, and now I'm going to pop the meringue on to the baking powder. If I say powder one more time, onto the baking paper. It's a beautifully glossy meringue, not as thick as I might like, but this happens sometimes, so we just have to go with the flow. And I'm just getting a spatula, a rubber spatula out, a silicone spatula, so that I can get all of the meringue mix from the bowl. Right, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to swish it about a little bit to fill the bottom of the tray. And then what I will do is I will get a skewer, she says, grabbing hold of one deftly, and I'm just going to give it a little swirl, just to, well, theoretically make it look prettier. And hasn't made a blind bit of difference. Right, it's now going into our air fryer, and I've got it set to bake 120, and I'm going to do it for an initial 20 minutes. After it's had its 20 minutes, I'm going to lower the temperature even further to 90 degrees and give it another hour and 40 minutes. Hour and 40, hour and 50, we shall see how it goes. But we'll be back when this is hopefully cooked. Now, as yet, I've not decided quite what I'm going to be doing with the meringue, should it cook. But whatever I do with it, I will need a coulis. So I'll just show you quickly how to make a coulis, or in this case, strawberry sauce. So come on down and take a look. Right, in my jug I have some strawberries that I've chopped, and I'm just going to add a little squeeze of lemon juice to that. Hello, Steve. Squeeze of lemon juice in the bin, shut the door. Right, and then I get my hand blender. I just want to mush the strawberries up. Now what they'll also need is they will need a little bit of sugar. So we're going to go in with some icing sugar. And that was a decent spoonful to start with. A wider bottomed vessel. No, it's okay, we're coming together. Right, just give that a little taste. go just a little bit sweeter. This isn't for me, it's for Steve. He does have a bit of a sweet tooth. Well, of course he does, he married me. Is our strawberry sauce made. Now you could pass this through a sieve if you wanted to get rid of all of the pips, but I'm not sure that I will bother. I think that will be fine as is. So strawberry coulis made. Well, we're back. It's cooked. And my top tip for you today is do not believe everything you read on any Ninja Facebook sites. Somebody said that they cooked their pavlova for 20 minutes at 90°, air fry, and then for 1 hour 50 minutes at 90°, air fry in the Ninja Joule. Well, the Ninja Joule doesn't cook at 90°C on air fry. The only 90°C it will go on is on dehydrate. So anyway, I did the 20 minutes at 120°C air fry. I then cooked it for 1 hour and 50 minutes on 90°C dehydrate. Looked lovely on top. Went to turn it out. It was all marshmallowy in the bottom, which is great, don't get me wrong. So anyway, what I did, I turned it over, put it back in, and did it for another hour on 90°C dehydrate. However, all is not lost. This is how it looks, and yeah, doesn't look too bad, does it? But what I'm going to do with this is it's going to become an Eton mess. So let's put that over there and we'll get on with making the Eton mess. And to start, we need to whip some cream. So I've got some double cream here, and I'm going to pop some vanilla bean paste into it so that we get a vanilla taste going through our cream. And I'm just going to whisk it up. Not with the spoon, I'm just stirring through the vanilla bean paste. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to whisk it. I'm going to add in just a little icing sugar just to sweeten this up. Just a tad. And we'll continue to mix. Remember the coulis we made earlier? So we're going to add some of that into it. And I shall just stir that through. We're going to go in with some of these strawberries that I have chopped and washed. Oh, look at that. It's looking lovely already. And now our meringue. And all you do, it's great, just break it up. So if your meringue doesn't turn out brilliantly, or it cracks, you weren't making a pavlova in the first place. You planned on making an ETON mess. And we just stir the meringue through. And look, see, lovely and gooey. I'm going to eat that bit. I'm just going to put some meringue in the bottom of my serving glasses. And I'm going to top, look at my hands, yucky, yucky, yucky. Just wipe my hands off. Top that with a few more strawberries. You can't see. A little of the coulis. And then we're going in with our strawberry cream meringue mix. Finish it off with some more strawberries. If I had it, I'd add a little sprig of, oh, I might have some sprig of mint. I'll have a quick look and see. Stop eating the strawberries. Definitely not the best. A little bit more of the coulis, just to soften that cream up. You could put a spoonful of ice cream through this, on top of this, however you want. I know Steve would like that. But there we are. Meringue made in our 15-in-1 that has now become a beautiful ETON mess. So I will try it. I don't need to. I know it's going to be good, but I'll take Steve through and we'll be back. Right then, look at that. Are you ready for it? I am. So let's try and get the coulis, the strawberry, some meringue. Right, actually I didn't get any meringue. Oh my goodness. Hold on. That's it, that's some meringue. Right. That pain in the bum though it was cooking it in the Ninja 15 in 1. No, I didn't. In the Ninja Dual. Tastes delicious. Next time I'm going to do a pavlova, come hell or high water, and I will cook it in my 10 in 1. But meringue in the 15 in, if I say that again, hit me. Meringue in the Dual works. But trust me, it needs to be cooked on dehydrate to work this well. So, thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Penn. I'm going to go sit down. I'm going to enjoy that. Watch my blood sugar spike, but I'm prepared. And I shall see you all again very soon in the kitchen with Penn. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Penn and sometimes
Steve.
If you'd like to see more of our cooking and review videos, then click here.
But if you'd really like to help the channel grow and subscribe, please click here.
Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.
Oh yes. Keep cooking. Right, send that to me.